It's been a year and we never forgot. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Comic-Con. Comic-Con is back for the 12th year in a row here in the Abu Dhabi National Exhibition Center, and it has grown drastically. From the celebrities to the stalls and the competitions, Comic-Con couldn't have soared up to much greater heights. Is crazy, but I was able to grab a Disney artist, James C. Mulligan. Thank you so much. I remember meeting you last year. Welcome back.
It's been absolutely phenomenal. I've loved seeing everybody again, and we've got the new release of Lilo & Stitch #1, the international. This is the international debut. So we had it in Orlando last week for the very first time ever. And between then and now, they've just announced Hercules #1, which is coming out soon. So keep an eye out. But I was so excited to bring this to the Middle East. So
this everyone, there's a. It's crazy over here.
Crazy it is.
But I think my main question to you has to be is, you came last year, you came this year, and I remember last year you said you always loved going for the cons.
Absolutely.
But I think one thing I want to ask you is, let's say it's been over a year now, and you've been to a lot of conventions over the last couple of years. So if there is one thing that attracts you this specific Comic-Con, what does it have to be?
The people. I mean, I really mean that. That might sound cliche, but everybody's so lovely and so welcoming here. And I love watching these kids go from itty bitty to now they're going through my work to try to find something for themselves to take home. So
I'm one of them.
That's right. He's one of those little kids. So anyway, but it's great seeing the kids again and the families, and then they bring their families. So it's really wonderful. I feel myself getting old as I see these kids growing up.
Your drawings are memories. I'll tell you that much.
Man, I'm thrilled to be here.
Thank you so much for interviewing again.
Man.
I'll let you back. Everyone saw the crowd. I'm gonna send him back to his stall, not to annoy him anymore. everyone. One of the cool things about Comic-Con is you get to see some of these unique, different stalls put up by a lot of the different people that come in. I'm at one of these stalls, so what's your name, sir?
Abdurrahman Wayeh.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about what your stall is all about, what you're giving to the people?
Okay, actually my participation here, it's about wood burning art. It's an old art, but it's not very common in our Arab world, especially in the Gulf region, because we have a lack of trees and wood for this kind of art. Usually we find this kind of art in Europe or Lebanon, and it started with me from there. I saw one of the arts in Austria and in Lebanon, so I got the idea about starting this art from there.
What has it been like, the reception? How is everyone's response towards all your art? What does it feel like?
Actually, it's feel impressive because it's like they are seeing something for the first time that in such exhibitions. Especially most of the artists that they are using colors, but in my art, I'm just using the heat.
Yeah, we can see that as well. It's amazing.
Yeah, just based on what the heat and the degrees of the. If I want to make it darker or brighter, I have to control the power of the device or the pressure itself. So it's a matter of control.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your time at Comic-Con, everyone. Guys, I'm with another local artist, Cat Lover Cosplay. I'm with her right now. Thank you so much for coming for a quick interview.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us a little bit about what you are giving or bringing to Comic-Con today.
I've always been a cosplayer at Comic-Con for the past like 2 years, but this time is my first time selling here. So that's my stand.
And what's the reception been like with Comic-Con, like with all the fans, with all the participants? How have they reacted to all of this that you're showing off?
Honestly, the support is actually insane. Like, it makes me want to keep doing this. It makes me want to go on for like the next few years too.
That's amazing to hear. And obviously, are you going to be taking part in the cosplay competition?
No.
I'm pretty sure you would have had a chance though. But thank you so much for coming on. joined with two amazing cosplayers today. What are your guys' names and what are you guys dressed up as?
Well, I dressed as Nami, the live action from One Piece.
Wagi the Clown, One Piece live action.
Alright, so everybody is loving One Piece today because of two obvious people, Inaki and Taz, who are the celebrities at Comic-Con this week. Why don't you tell us, how has it been so far meeting so many other people that love One Piece?
I had a lot of fun here and I made a lot of money.
We are so happy to meet here. I'm here to collect a lot of crew.
And
First one is Nami. I stole it from Luffy, and I wanna meet him.
that's amazing. So, with this being said, I need to ask, and I'm pretty sure you've already answered it, who is the one celebrity, sorry about the crowd, but who is the one celebrity you guys want to meet?
Of course, Luffy, Miyaki.
Luffy?
Me too.
Luffy. You hear it, guys, from the One Piece team. Thank you so much, guys. Enjoy your time. Alright everybody, we're currently at the Cineplex area, aka the main stage. As you can see, the massive where all the celebrities come in to talk to the public. Next up is James and Oliver Phelps, aka the Weasley twins. And currently it's not empty, but when we go outside we'll show you just how lined up it really is. Alright everybody, as you can see from the crowd right behind me, it's a Tekken 8 showdown between Arsan, Ash and Ni. We are currently at the Zwaya gaming section where everybody that loves to play video games, from PC to PlayStation to Xbox, can enjoy themselves and watch some competitive gaming. The thing about Comic-Con, it's not just a place where you can go and meet celebrities. There's a lot of things to do here. Like for example over here, if you guys just want to unwind and relax, you can play a couple of board games as well. Or if you're into purchasing some figurines, they've got amazing privately owned shops, all done by private creators and users. Murdoch, aka Daredevil. Thank you so much for coming on. So, what has the vibe been like here at Comic-Con this year? Have you been loving it? Are you having a bit of ifs? What's it been like?
It's been an amazing experience so far. This is my first time here, and honestly, all the people who are here, like I'm seeing all of the costumes, anime, whether it be Marvel, DC. It's been like super amazing, and just glad to be a part of it.
Would you say you would come back next year if you know the vibe like this?
Absolutely, man. We are coming next year. Book us for slot.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for taking the time. So guys, I can clearly see a DC theme here because I am joined by the Blue Beetle himself. Look at that costume, man. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak to me as well. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much for talking to me right now.
So I want to ask, I'm pretty sure this is not your first time cosplaying, right?
It's my second time cosplaying actually.
Really? So I need to ask, in terms of cosplaying and putting the work in, what do you think is something that a lot of future up-and-coming cosplayers don't know about the art of, taking the time and building the suit?
Well, I would say failure and succeeding and failing and succeeding again is the key to get the perfect best cosplay ever.
And I gotta...
The more you fail, the more you succeed.
Words never spoken true. And I need to add, words that I can't say it right, sorry. Some of the most true words I've ever heard. So I need to ask though, Comic-Con, the vibe, the people asking you to take photos, what has it been like for today?
Honestly, I've never felt so much attention in my life than today. I'm like overwhelmed. I'm like, okay, everyone is having like a line coming to me to take a picture, and I'm like so excited about that. I'm like so overwhelmed, to be honest.
Amazing. I mean, you can see the crowd as well, walking around as well.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for taking the time off. I'm not going to leave you hanging anytime soon.
Thank you very much.
Alright everybody, not all cosplays have to be just like the character. As you can see here, the most famous character, Deadpool, always puts a twist into his attire. Thank you so much, sir, for taking the time off to be speaking with me today.
Hi!
So, wow, that accent. I gotta ask, cosplaying here at Comic-Con, especially an outfit or a character as creative as Deadpool, what do you think you'd tell up-and-coming cosplayers about when it comes to taking control of the creativity?
Stop cosplaying the same character every single year. My guy, I'm Deadpool, but I'm rich. I'm still poor on the inside, but I'm rich. Come on, where are the Assassin's Creed, the Cartoon Network, the Adventure Time? Not everyone is the Demon Slayer. I'm gonna slay you.
Okay, and I think the main thing I gotta ask is, here at Comic-Con today, what's the vibe been like with people coming and talking to you? And on top of that, what do you think is the vibe that you were trying to bring to Comic-Con today?
Both the vibes are colliding. I love coming to Comic-Con. I love parents and families taking pictures with me because it feels like I'm made a cosplay, the same character, but a new thing that made people are happy and, laugh every time.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for taking the time. I'll have you be off as well. Enjoy the rest of your time at Comic-Con. It is cosplay crazy here today because I'm with another cosplayer. Why don't you introduce us to you and who you're dressed up as?
Today I'm an assassin from the last game. It's Assassin's Creed Mirage, and my name Basim Ibn Ishaq.
So, what is the idea? Why did you decide to dress up as an Assassin's Creed character for this Comic-Con?
It's my favorite character. I love this so much, all the universe about the assassins. And the last one, the game, it's like after all the games, it's the best one. And it's like, something in my heart is touching me, and I'm making this costume. But it's not only for this costume. It's also for Uzbek Cosplay Comic-Con and for UAE, of course, too.
And would you come back to Comic-Con having seen how everything's been going on today?
Sorry?
Would you come back to Comic-Con next year?
I think I'm trying to be like Moonlight or maybe Moon Knight, sorry. And maybe I want to try to cosplay some superheroes.
Amazing. Thank you so much. I'll not take up any more of your time. Alright everyone, we spoke to one of the best artists of all time, James Mulligan. We spoke to some of the local artists. We even spoke to cosplayers. But today, I'm now going to introduce you guys to one of the organizers of Middle East Comic Con. It's Sid. Thank you so much for the time of this busy day. It's incredible. The fact that a lot of people have turned up today with their love of comics and anime and movies and pop culture. It's a great honor for us to put this show out there for the fans, and we just hope that everyone's enjoying. I think my main question to you has to be is that I don't need to even ask you about what you expect. When you say Comic-Con, that attracts like an easy 2,000 to 3,000 people from the get-go. But I think my biggest question to you is, what is the biggest challenge you guys have to tackle to make Comic-Con bigger and bigger after every year? Because you guys seem to top it every year some way or the other. It's definitely a lot of hard work, and it takes a lot of research about what's trending, what's going on, what's everybody interested in. So if you look at last year and this year, there are a lot of, I wouldn't say upgrades, but just changes that we made to the pop culture element of things. We gave a lot more importance to Japanese culture. We gave a lot more importance to anime and a little more retro style of pop culture itself. And we have some new features like the Japanese village. There's the Korean village as well, I realized. Yes, that as well, and a lot of new sponsors and who are willing to, just showcase what they are good at as well. So we want to make sure that everyone gets to be a part of this, whether they are, they are sponsors, whether they're visitors, whether they are our partners as well. We want to involve everyone involved in the community. We want to bring everyone together. Yeah, and I think one of the coolest things about Comic-Con is what I realized is when you see all these people, whether they're cosplaying or whether they're just wearing something normal like you and I, it's like everyone merges together. There's no sense of discrimination. There's no sense of like, oh, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to explain? So one thing I want to ask is, when it comes to promoting this style of an event with the idea of everyone dressing up and showing up, what do you think is, oh, sorry about the cost of people, guys. It's Comic-Con, it's crazy. But yeah, what I was saying is, what is the one type of message that Comic-Con tries to input or try to show to everyone that comes in? Sorry, could you repeat that again? Sorry, I know the question was long. The question was, what is the message? Sorry, what is the? Oh, for crying out loud! There's too many people here. What is the message that Comic-Con or you guys try to tell the people when they come? It's more about inclusivity. We want to make sure that whatever you are interested in, whatever kind of pop culture you're interested in, you want to express that. You want to come out here and just enjoy. And like I said before, we want to include everyone. So UAE is one of the biggest ambassadors in terms of the pop culture expression. So there's, in my opinion, there's no place better for a Comic-Con to happen. Amazing. I'm not going to take up more of your time. Considering the number of people that just walk past us, I think everyone knows how busy today's been. Thank you so much for the interview. Thank you so much. Best of luck for today, and it is Saturday, so best of luck for Sunday as well. Yeah. Well guys, it's been a long day. I'm pretty sure from all the shots you've seen, from all the cosplayers, from all the participants, it has definitely taken a next level step. And the thing is, as of right up 6 p.m., there's another 5 hours of Comic-Con to go. While this video may be ending, our time here is definitely not. So make sure to head over to your next Comic-Con here in Abu Dhabi at Middle East Film and Comic-Con. My name is Tanura, and thank you for tuning in to the Students Era Recap video. Bye everyone!